play this beautiful game. Thank you for the abilities they've given them. Please keep them safe, Lord God. Give us wisdom as we cheer these young men on, as we coach, and as we spectate. I thank you for amazing blessings, Lord, and I pray for safety as teams travel home. It's in your name we pray. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, we now present one of the most decorated programs in NAIA soccer history. With over 47 years of soccer tradition representing more than 40 nations, this program boasts 9 NAIA championship tournament appearances, more than 100 all-league selections, 27 NAIA All-Americans, 14 league championships, 8 league tournament championships, 1 NCCAA national championship, and defending tonight for those colors, here are your starters. Number 1 in goal, Phil Keller. Number 4, William Dos Santos. Number 6, Finn Lubin. Number 7, Lucas Morera. Number 10, Samuel Beek. Number 11, Juan Daniel Herriguin. Number 13, Richard Ontiveros. Number 17, Radel Oliveira Santos. Number 22, Tanner Gibson. Number 23, Jackson Didion. And number 32, Zach Skoo. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together one more time. It's game day with your Bethel College Pilots.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It is match day at Maury Field at Bethel College, where the Pilots are taking on the Warriors of Indiana Tech. With me, I'm Matt Carroll, announcing, and next to me this time we have Mark Yoder, fellow Bethel soccer alum.
Thanks for bringing me into the broadcast, Matt. Excited to be here tonight. Should be a great matchup on the field.
Indiana Tech comes into this off a loss against Indiana Wesleyan, and they look to be a big, a tough opponent for Bethel tonight.
It'll be interesting to see how first-year coach is molding this program into his image, Matt, and how they play against the Pilots.
Looks like their captain in the back has the ball. That's number 11, Dean Ward. We'll look to see him be a key player tonight, moving the ball out of the back.
And Bethel looks comfortable just shifting across the field right now as Tech possesses in their own backfield.
Ball played into number 18. That's Jackson Simmerman. Back to his captain and to Simmerman again.
It looks like Tech's going to be just very, very patient, moving this ball back and forth across the field. Bethel will certainly look for an opportunity to win this ball high up, get a chance on goal.
We're seeing a little different strategy from Bethel today, Mark. Looks like they're holding a higher line than we've seen in previous games. Pressuring Indiana Tech, looking to give a ball in their territory.
There we go.
And they send the ball sailing over our announcer's booth here. Looks like it'll be a throw in for Bethel. Number 23, Jackson Didion to throw. Ball won easily by Indiana Tech. Played out by number 23, Malte Dennert. Misplay there by Bethel player, number 7, Lucas Moreira, one of their team leaders. Recovered by Zach Schoon to Moreira again.
Bethel's high pressure at this point is certainly working.
Round to Didion, plays it back into Moreira, but given up. Tough battle, but won back by number 16. That's Eric Turner. Tough turnover for the Pilots.
Tech's being extremely patient with the ball here, Matt. They're very comfortable moving the ball around the back, and like you said, Bethel, if they can keep pressing this line forward, may find some opportunities, but we'll have to be aware of the numbers that Tech are pushing forward as they possess.
It looks like they're throwing an awful lot forward there, looking for a hopeful ball, if they can get it through. Does leave them open to the counter, and Moreira almost slips one through to Zach Schoon.
Schoon would have been on had that ball made it down that line.
Zach Schoon being held there. Referee lets it go. Back to William Dos Santos. New player that Bethel has acquired. Coach Thiago Pino has a lot of hopes for the young starter. Ball played through, looking for Moreira on the backside. Moreira a little tough to handle, and played out, and a corner.
Great opportunity for Bethel there, Matt. A little bit better first touch, and I think we have a shot on target.
Corner looks to be taken by the left footer, Finn Lubin. Ball played in short. Just skipped over a Tech player and into the hands of the goalkeeper. Crossing ball played out to number 23 for Indiana Tech.
So far, Tech hasn't had much to call an attack. Bethel's been very comfortable just sitting back, waiting for that ball.
Nice flick on by Santos.
3 Tech back.
A little out of our range to see. Looks like Tech's coach upset with the call. Looks like it'll be a foul.
Free kick in a dangerous position here, Matt.
Yep. Lubin coming in. Looks like Bethel may treat it as a corner. And they will. Tech sends 2 men out into the wall. Ball played in. Keeper punches it away.
I'm going to say Bethel gets the last touch on that. It looked like the keeper had a punch. Tech's back in the backfield again, moving this ball around again. Going to be very, very patient here.
Bethel doing a good job of having open men marked, and they look to be matching up pretty well so far. But here's an opportunity for Indiana Tech as they touch it down the far sideline. Tough play from Tech's number 14 to get that started. Looks like that's Richard Dull looking to get something to happen for Tech here and open up maybe their first shot of the game. Ball played in to the central defensive space. Looks like Ontiveros clears that out.
Really Tech's first foray into the Bethel defensive third there, and Bethel handles it pretty well.
Long throw in, looking for the cross. Looks like the referee's going to award a corner on that one. So first opportunity here for Indiana Tech. Let's see how they handle their corner.
They're sending their back line forward. Going to see some of the big boys coming forward for Tech.
Ball played in. Punched over for Keller. So it'll be another corner kick. And this will be Brendan Sideaway who's sending these balls in. Looks like he's a right-footed player. Sends in another one longer this time, looking for the back post. Excellent opportunity as number 12 for Indiana Tech seemed to be unmarked. Scott McCarthy able to go up over the top, but handled out by Bethel.
Here.
Keller up for it, and he catches the ball. Easy play for Keller and goes out the other side to Didion. Didion plays it looking for a quick counter. Able to be stopped by Landon Cochran. Back to Cochran.
Redshirt senior, Matt, I believe. A local boy from Fort Wayne.
Good pressure there by Santos. Gives up the ball, but Beek unable to handle it. And back to Indiana Tech.
Bethel's pressure is really doing a number here on this patient movement from Tech.
Tech mounting an attack from the left sideline, looking for a through ball. Finds the foot of Sideaway. Excellent defense by William Dos Santos. And William Dos Santos, known for that aggressive defense, got him in trouble with some cards earlier on in the season. But you can see his athletic ability there on display. Excellent stop. Didion clears. And ball last touched by Malte Dennert for Indiana Tech. Bethel throw. Didion to Schoon. Schoon doesn't really have anywhere to go. Sees orange jerseys everywhere. And a slip by Tanner Gibson. The ball goes back to Tech on the counter.
Dangerous place to lose the ball there. That counterattack can be started very quickly from Tech with that flat ball across the field. Bethel a little bit lucky there that they didn't go down farther into their goal.
And Gibson known for his hustle and able to get back up and help break up that play. So he did well in that. Almost given away in the attacking third by Indiana Tech. And again, Beek with the ball coming in. You can see his frustration there, unable to handle it. But Bethel back in formation.
Touch, yeah. If he gets a hold of that, Matt, I think we're going to see another quick Bethel counter on the goal.
Yeah. Getting some back and forth going there. And referee awards a foul to Indiana Tech.
Looks like Tech is also going to make some changes here. Simmerman's been sent across the field to the right-hand side. He's been playing over here on the left. We'll see if they have a different idea for that right side attack.
Patient playing the back again. They had an opportunity here on the near sideline, unable to find the man. And again, back to the captain. Indiana Tech still looking for that opening against Bethel. Samuel Beek able to get there, and he is awarded the foul for his hard play. Excellent job by Beek, and he had an opportunity there.
He was away to goal there, Matt. He's a little bit upset, I think, to not have that card come out.
So Bethel will set up in a formation here to hopefully take advantage of the free kick. Finn Lubin and Lucas Moreira, the left foot and the right foot player here. Looks like Finn Lubin will play it in over the top. The referee calls it back. Not sure why.
Apparently just not ready for the kick to be taken. Come give some instructions here. Let's see what he has to say. Apparently wants the ball back about a yard.
Indiana Tech's keeper comes in to take care of that one. He'll be patient and wait for everybody to get upfield a little bit.
Tech's not just going to play that ball long. It looks like we're really just going to see them work this ball around the backside, be very patient with build-up.
Ball played down the right side line. Tanner Gibson in pursuit, and again with great hustle gets to the ball and clears it, even though the Tech man had a step on him. Samuel Beek now with the opportunity to start a counter down the far sideline. Danny Arreguin with the ball and taken away by Indiana Tech's co-captain, Matthew Robinson.
Bethel regains possession there very quickly, Matt. We'll see how they can find the holes in Tech, where they can get these opportunities.
Great 1-2 touch there. Unable to be held. And it looks like Indiana Tech's awarded the ball. Santos just couldn't quite handle the pass on that one, but good opportunity and a nice 1-2 play there. Again, Beek with the ball in open space, finds Schoon, the target, able to turn it, and out to Santos, unable to quite get to it, cleared out.
Bethel finding those opportunities to win the ball and counterattack through the middle of the field right now, though.
Gibson again battling, is called for the foul. Referee doesn't like it, and he's awarded a yellow card.
A little bit surprised with that card, Matt, after not awarding one with potential Bethel breakaway just minutes earlier.
Yeah, and I believe that's Gibson's first foul of the game, if I'm not mistaken. Well, either way, referee gives the yellow card and a free kick to Indiana Tech. This is co-captain Matthew Robinson to take the ball, plays it long in, right at the top of the 18. Bethel unable to get it on the first header. To Santos now, looks to take it out wide. Santos will take it himself, looking for an opening to Arreguin. Arreguin with the ball. And miscommunication there, but still Santos comes out with it, able to beat the Tech man. And he is fouled, it looks like. Referee says no and play on. Referee didn't like it.
That's another opportunity possibly to award Bethel a chance, but we're going to see maybe another attack here from Bethel as they win the ball back.
So this is Lubin with the ball off a pass from Arreguin to Tanner. Tanner plays the ball up again to Lubin. Ball played through to Schoon, the target man. Able to get a touch on it. Indiana Tech plays it out and gives up the throw-in.
Bethel pressed forward well there. Tech had about 6 guys back marking that ball, and it would have been interesting to see what happened had it gone middle.
From Arreguin to Gibson. Gibson looking through the middle, stopped by a wall of orange. Beak trying the other side to Jackson Didion. To Morera. Morera having a little bit of trouble with his first touch there. And the counterattack opportunity for Tech.
That comes back wonderfully to win that ball, Matt, and restart this attack.
Great hustle. Breaks up the play and potentially has a counter, but then a poor pass behind Beak and one again. Hopefully Bethel can find a rhythm here with the ball and mount a counterattack and dangerous play here. Nice ball played across.
Wonderful shot from the outside, challenging the Tech keeper there.
And that shot came off the foot of Danny Arreguin. Excellent opportunity. Arreguin struggled with putting some velocity on the ball in the past. Did an excellent job there to make the keeper force a save in a corner. So Bethel with a corner kick opportunity here. Lubin will take it. Morera lined up short. Ball will be played in long from Lubin to the back post. Good challenge from Schoon against the keeper. Unfortunately, referee didn't like it. I thought it was clean personally, but good positioning by Schoon. The referee says no and gives the foul, and it will be taken as a goal kick.
I see Tech try to work out of the back right away again here. See if Bethel's pressure can continue to give them the opportunities high up the field. Looks like Coach Pinto has also asked a couple of his players to flip-flop across the field, see something that he likes, maybe we can take advantage of.
Yeah, we're now seeing Arreguin on the right side, the most recent Bethel shooter, giving Morera a chance to work the left sideline. We'll see if it makes a difference. This is Lubin with a great ball over to Arreguin. Arreguin one-on-one, decides to touch it back inside, tries to play through, nothing there. Ontiveros playing up to Beak. Beak dispossessed off the ball, but able to be recovered by Arreguin. All the way back to Keller, the keeper. He will look to play a long ball through, but not really much there as most of his target men were offside at the time and let the ball played through. So Tech will reset. Tech again every time looking for that middle pass, and Bethel doing well to read it. Now Beak has it, getting tugged and pulled from behind, and it looks like the referee will go straight to his pocket for a yellow. Obvious on that one as Beak had the open space. The Tech player doing anything he can to make sure that the play is stopped. So good technical foul, and that was called against their team co-captain, number 13, and that is Matthew Robinson.
I saw Turner on the last play trying to get the rest of his Tech players up with him, Matt, but right now Bethel just has such a high pressure line. They're unable to get out. Like you said, crowding the middle, Bethel's done a great job of winning these opportunities high up the field.
Yeah, it seems as if Tech wants to play a patient game, but Bethel onto it and wanting to rush him a bit, and it seems to be working. Morera will move on. Looks like Beak will take the shot. Excellent shot, and two great saves by the Indiana Tech keeper to keep the sheet clean, but good pressure from Bethel, and they will be awarded another corner. So, Mark, in your years of experience, what's the key to a good corner kick here and trying to put one away?
Well, it's really about the willingness more than anything, Matt, to get your head on the ball, get a foot on the ball, and track that second ball coming out like we see right now.
Attempted long shot, and no go off the foot of Ontiveros.
So far, Bethel's had some decent opportunities on these corner kicks, and it might just take someone being really brave to stick their head in there, foot in there, and put one away amongst the crowd.
Looks like we have a substitution here. Number 13, Matthew Robinson, is replaced by number 8, Ruben Leonardo. Looks like he's also now wearing a captain's armband.
Tech going to try their first long ball here, Matt. We'll see what comes of it. Bethel hands it fairly easily.
Looks like nobody touched on the challenge, so Bethel awarded a throw-in. Good battle by Santos. Referee says play on. Looks like he'll award the foul on that one. Tech looks to play the ball down the far sideline. Gibson able to get his foot on it.
Gibson's done a great job on the left side tonight, stymieing the attack from the Tech players.
He's one of those players you like to have on your team, just always going after the ball, very solid. And we have a breakaway on with Zach Schoon. It's 1-on-3, though. Let's see if Bethel can get some numbers in the box. And an excellent job by Tech player number 11. Looks like Dean Ward to break that up, but gives up the corner kick. So now Bethel will have a chance from the far side corner to see if they can put something in. This one will be taken, looks like, by Lucas Morera, the right footer.
Not the biggest keeper here either, so if we can get some numbers in the box, they may just be able to overpower.
Shorter ball played in, skips over, but cleared away by Tech. Santos unable to convert on that one, ball played out. Double team, again, Tanner Gibson getting in there, kind of his MO. Schoon unable to get to it, but Bethel will get a throw in on the far side.
Bethel's high pressure today has worked wonders against this Tech team, Matt, and I'd like to continue to see this throughout this half and hopefully the game. The high energy is winning them the ball all over the field.
So talk to me about high pressure, Mark. Can a team keep this up for 90 minutes?
It's possible if you're shifting early and playing the right way. The more you have the ball, the more energy you usually have.
Looks like ball played deep to the near side. Tech may be able to get to it. Ball's out of bounds before they can get their foot on it. So Bethel will have their throw in deep in their own area.
If that team shift continues to happen well and Tech keeps trying that patience, I think we're going to see that pressure continue to work throughout the game.
Didion with the ball, looks to play up the line. No one there. But misplayed through the middle. We've seen a number of misplays by Tech. And a good run on here. Moreta able to get to it first. Can he beat his man? Yes, he does. Ball played across to Schoon, unable to get there. Zach Schoon, 1/2 step behind. Best opportunity of the night for Bethel, it looks like. Timing, we just have to get that a little bit down, and we might see that one in the back of the net. Tech will play out from their own area.
Continued patient build-up. We're kind of wondering to see if we're going to have a different look from Tech or if they're going to continue this throughout this half.
Didion to challenge, unable to get to it, but ball not played well enough to get around the Bethel defense to Schoon, to Edegin. Edegin unable to play a ball into Santos. Now Indiana Tech's found some connection through the middle, but nowhere to go. Plays a ball down the far sideline. Ball past Beek now. Let's see if they can get a few passes together. In a dangerous position now. Beek able to challenge. No win. Now we have the ball played in. Keller with the punch over the bar. Second one that Keller thought was dipping under the bar, so he touched it over. So that'll be a corner kick here for Indiana Tech.
Most of Tech's chances have now come down their right flank, Bethel's left flank, and it seems like that is where they're going to want to try to create those opportunities.
So Bethel brings everybody back on this one. We'll have a near side corner kick. Ball again played long and cleared out by, looks like, William Dos Santos. Tech unable to make anything of it. Gibson again with his head on the ball. Santos looking to play forward to Schoon, who's on running. And it's a foot race right now. And played out to safety by Indiana Tech. It'll be a throw in deep in Tech's territory for Bethel. Jackson Didion will look to throw. Clock stop. Referees talking to Tech player number 16, Eric Turner. Not sure why, but play resumes. Throw in from Gibson. Finds his man, Edegin. Back to Gibson. To Beek, looking to make something happen, but an awful lot of orange down there to keep playing the ball. Throw in for Bethel.
Bethel can switch this ball quickly. They're going to find that open space again in the middle of the field. We might see an opportunity. Tech is really jamming numbers into the near side of the field.
If Bethel can find a way to get the ball out and around quickly, they have a lot of open space on the far sideline with all those numbers there. There's Lubin looking to do just that, finds the backside. And Santos not able to get there. Schoon with the ball right in front of the box. Fires, and somehow looks like it goes over the bar. Referee pulls out his red card, and he red cards the goalkeeper.
Clearly the referee has indicated that the goalie was not making a play on the ball there, but into the player only. A little bit surprised, Matt. It looked like a pretty close 50-50 ball, but he did come in with cleats up, so maybe that's what the referee is
you hate to see that kind of influence on a game, though. A red card causes enough issues, but to have the other goalkeeper, not much of a fair fight after that. So Tech will have to dig very deep to see if they can keep Bethel out of their net, but it looks like that will be a foul and potentially I would assume a PK on this one, Mark. I didn't see the referee signal, though, did you?
No, I'm not sure that he made a signal after that play, so we'll have to wait here to see if he or his assistant referee are going to make that decision. Bethel was in possession and a shooting opportunity that I would have to think it's going to be awarded, but we'll wait and see what he says.
I think it's going to come down to whether the referee saw the foul happen after the ball had been out of play or not. And on the sideline here, we have Indiana Tech's backup goalkeeper getting warm. If the number on the jersey is correct, it's going to be number 28, Ivan Safranik, coming in.
And
Zach Schoon.
An opportunity, certainly, as you asked earlier, for Bethel to continue high pressure now. Numbers up throughout the game, and would be very wise to do so, to not sit back, but really attack now, being a number up.
Yeah.
Put the pressure on Tech.
Zach Schoon with, oh my goodness, he's lifting up his shirt, and you can see why there was a red card. He's got 6 long stripes right down his stomach. Looks like the keeper came in full cleats up and just crushed him.
Yeah, absolutely an image of why we saw the red card there come out, Matt. Clearly cleat contact made with the player.
Off screen you can't see, but the Tech coach here is looking to get an explanation from the referee.
I think the explanation is on the player's stomach, Matt.
Yeah. No doubt on that one. And it looks like the goalkeeper is coming in now. And they are pulling off number 14. And that's Richard Dahl, so they will be playing with a man short. And it looks like they will be awarding the goal kick.
Signaling, not sure what we're signaling here.
And this is what we're talking about earlier. Looks like as of right now, the referee is discussing. The referee is calling the foul that occurred after the shot, that the goalkeeper did not impede the shot. So he's going to award the goal kick.
I think we're going to have another explanation needed here for the Bethel sideline.
Coach Pinto not very happy.
So the referee is clearly indicating that the shot had already been taken and was a miss, and thus deemed that the foul happened just after the shot.
On this one, Mark, I actually have to agree with the referee on this. If the shot's not impeded and the foul came afterwards, there's not a whole lot of help in rewinding that, unless the referee were to determine that the shot was affected somehow by the keeper coming in. But personally, I think on this one, the referee's making the right call.
Agreed. I think the shot was going off or over the bar there.
All right, so the new goalkeeper will take the kick. Let's see if Tech changes their plans at all, playing a man down. And Mark, are you able to see where they've adjusted their formation to compensate?
Well, they were having about 3 high throughout the first half here so far, Matt. It looks like they might drop 1 back in behind and only keep 1 or 2 high now. Maybe some shift in the back as well.
Looks like we got a counterattack opportunity. Moreno with the ball, broken up by Indiana Tech and Dean Ward.
It looks like Turner is going to be the sole man forward here for Tech. We'll see if they push anyone forward with him or just really expect him to do some hold-up play here for them as they try to withstand Bethel's pressure.
Gibson with the ball, looks to play a nice one across. Bethel able to get ahead on it, and the new substitute making his first attempt, and that is Jose Barquin. Barquin known for having an amazing right foot, and not so much on the header with that one, but we look to see some good things from him in a numbers down situation for sure.
Yeah. Bethel winning the ball back in the middle of the field again. Unfortunate not to keep possession, but there's Beek again winning it.
I forgot to mention earlier that when Zach Schoon went off with his injury, Bruno Yeager came on. Yeager has a couple goals on the season. One thing that you do see with Tech, especially now with the man down, they get their lines very flat, so it should open up some space for Bethel on a quick counter. Gibson again with the hustle, trying to get forward. Beek able to cover for him in the back. One at midfield by Tech. And looks like Beek with a great stop, broken up. Gibson takes that one. And Barquin ruled offside.
Step or two offside there. Good opportunity for Bethel. Unfortunate. I think they'll be able to find that, though, throughout this this half as Tech tires out possibly at the end of the half, being a man down. And especially in that second half, playing down a man that entire second half, Bethel's going to certainly have opportunities on that counterattack.
We're looking at 16 and a half minutes left in this half. Score still 0-0. Bethel clearly keeping it a little lopsided on this one. 5 shots to 2, with Tech's 2 shots not being much of a challenge for the goalkeeper.
It looks like Tech has adjusted a little bit through the back here. They're only playing 3 in the back. They had been using 4. They're pushing kind of the left side forward and back to help in their mid.
So what does that mean for Bethel on the counters, Mark?
I think they got to look for that space. If that left side of the field is pushing forward, there's going to be space on our right side that we could exploit.
Ball back to Keller, to Dos Santos. And we're looking up the sideline. Tanner Gibson seeing if he can make something happen. An awful lot of orange. And on the sideline here, looks like we have a substitute. Referees didn't catch it, but Rolfson Clevois will be coming into play. Gibson on the ball. A little bit of a misplay, gives it over. And Tech down the sideline. Brendan Sideaway. Dos Santos able to turn him back around. Ball played across. Jackson Zimmerman for Tech there was the target, and he's been a little bit sneaky in there, posing a couple dangerous times. So let's see if Tech can find him here eventually.
Zimmerman seems to have a license to play freely, Matt, to kind of move where he needs to find the ball on the pitch. He's been left, right, and center. Like I said, he might be the danger man if they're going to unlock this Bethel defense.
So what's Bethel's strategy against that type of player?
Well, if he's in the middle, I think they're okay. Bethel's been winning most of the balls in the middle. When he's overloaded on that right-hand side is when they seem to have success.
Tough ball played back to the keeper, and Yeager almost makes him pay for it. Misjudged by Didion, and won by Malte Dennert. Miscue by Bethel could result in some action for Tech. Played back around to the top to Zimmerman, but he unable to get to it. Beek with the win. Barquin plays the ball on. This could be an opportunity for Moreta. Best opportunity of the night, and the shot right to the goalkeeper.
Just need to find that corner there. That's a 1 going up on the scoreboard for Bethel. He'll certainly rue that miss, but I'm sure he'll get another opportunity in this half.
There's that counterattack we talked about. Bethel able to win that ball and find their man early, especially with numbers down on Tech's side, but unable to convert, unfortunately. Bethel needs to put one away if they want to start opening this game up.
You're exactly right, Matt. I think just getting one in the back of the net at this point would be a reward. well-earned reward at this point. We give Bethel a mental boost going into halftime, knowing they're going to be a man up as well when they step back on the field in the second half.
It's going to be a throw-in for Bethel, and now the referee's going to call on the sub, number 14, Rolfson Clairvoix. He's going to take off number 6, Finn Lubin. Lubin with some excellent action tonight. He's been taking the corner kicks and instrumental. He is their leading assist maker right now for the team. So let's see if Clairvoix can fill in for him. Misplayed by Tech. Goes to the feet. Bethel.
Zimmerman back, making a tackle there all over the field. Seems to have a good engine on him.
Yep. That's Gabriel Ferreira. Now up the right sideline. We'll look to see if he can produce anything there. Unable to be won by Didion. Still playing. Referee says foul. Tough one. It was good play by Didion. What do you think about that one?
I'm not so sure I would call that. I mean, see maybe from his position where he saw a foul, but I think it was a fairly clean win. Bethel's lines have been very compact, shifting quickly together. It's giving them the opportunities to then break out together, which has been great to see.
In our last home game, we saw the lines kind of collapse a little bit and shifting got off. Bethel looked to maintain good discipline this game, and it's paying off for him so far. Didion with the challenge. Referee's going to award the foul again. Didion clearly frustrated. It looks like he's giving good hard play, but with the orange man going down, looks like the foul's going to be awarded.
This is obviously being a man down. This is maybe where Tech looks to get their opportunities from, get breaks throughout this game. Push numbers forward into the box on free kicks and see if they can cause a little chaos.
Ruben Leonardo to take the kick, signals with 2 hands. Looks like that'll be their code for playing second post. Keller with the punch. And awarded the foul. Keller's had some issues with grabbing the ball as of late, opting instead to punch out. That time it results in the foul. And not sure who was carded on that one.
Looks like Turner.
So it was Tech player number 16, Eric Turner.
Turner probably trying to give his teammates a little rest to get back there, and the referee wasn't too happy with that.
Keller will play short, and Bethel looks to build. Ontiveros with the ball, brings it up. Didion to his right. Opts to play long, looking for Yeager. Finds him. Ferreira with the ball. Zimmerman in chase. Referee did not see a foul there as Ferreira runs into his man. Tech not out of trouble yet, and they now find their man up high. Excellent job by their target man. That's number 16, Eric Turner, who just got the yellow. Didion with the ball. Plays it up to Ferreira. Zimmerman in chase again. Looks like Ferreira wins the battle. Yeager with 2 on him. Looks again for Ferreira. And he's able to get to it first. Can he make something happen? Awful lot of orange around him. And a clean win by Tech to bring it up the sideline. Bethel able to recover. Beek takes it. He's got 3 orange around him. Unable to get it. Sends it right past our heads. And Bethel will have a throw.
Tech look to pack numbers in around that ball when they can in their own defensive third, and they're certainly willing to give up space then, but it is tough.
Bethel looking to switch space. There's an awful lot of orange on the near side, and they see an awful lot of green on the other. Santos takes it out to Gibson. Tech able to shift, though, but their lines are awfully flat. That should allow Bethel some passes through the middle if they can find some men.
We're oftentimes seeing 6 and 7 of those orange jerseys in a line across the back, nearly in the 18, Matt. There's got to be space, as you said, to cross that ball and find numbers open.
Ball played across. Looks like to the feet of Beek. There's that space that's opening up. Didion again. Takes the ball. Tries to beat a man. Unable to handle it. He takes it again. Can he get the cross off? Now that he's beat his man. Sends the ball across. And looks like it is sent away by number 12. That's going to be Scott McCarthy, team co-captain. Clairvoix with the ball. Didion back out to Ontiveros. Bethel looking to open up play. Sends the ball out to Tanner Gibson. And Bethel will reset. Ball's going to be last touched by Morera. Subs for both teams coming in. Got number 9 for Tech. That's going to be Brennan Cochran. He's coming on for number 16. That's going to be Eric Turner coming off the field with a yellow card. And Lucas Morera, number 7 for Bethel, is going to come off, being replaced by number 5, Luca Cardamone, the Italian stallion.
It'll be interesting to see how Cochran now shifts into this lineup, knowing they're man down. A prolific goal scorer for DeKalb in high school. Continued to score scoring ways for Tech this last year. We'll see if he's able to make an impact for the Indiana Tech team.
The Warriors looking for anything that they can get to put the ball in the back of the net. A goal at this point to Bethel might be a momentum killer. So Bethel wants to make sure that they're able to handle him and see if they can put the ball away. And here's an opportunity. Jaeger's in a foot race, one-on-one. Able to be won, though, looks fairly easily. And that's going to be won by, Cochran.
Landon.
Didion is coming off the field now. And he'll be replaced by Elijah Kerr. Elijah Kerr started in a few games in the back. Bethel had some personnel issues, not able to field as many defenders as they'd like for various reasons. So they've got some depth in the back and fresh legs of Kerr. Let's see if we can finish out the last 7 minutes of the match here. And here he is in action. Clairvoix finds him right away. Ferreira looking to get it ball back to him. He receives it. Kerr with the ball pulls it back, looks to cross. Excellent cross, but unable to find the head of Jaeger. Clairvoix takes it back.
These last minutes here in the half, it'd be nice to see Bethel push some numbers high into the box with their advantage. Get some runners coming across that box.
Hard foul there on Gibson. He's able to get up without any injury. Bethel will take the free kick. Looks like they are going to throw some numbers forward as William Dos Santos, the center back, looks to get his head on the ball. Looks like Ontiveros will take the kick. Let's see if he can get the leg to put it in a dangerous position. All the numbers back now. Great ball in. Keeper's coming out for it. Goes over the top of Jaeger. Keeper did well and held on to the ball. Very difficult for Tech to play their style of soccer with patience here with the man down. Bethel giving good pressure. Still a little bit of space for him in the middle. Barquin gives chase, ball played back, and now they look for a ball through. Gibson easily handles it but misplays it. And the first shot coming in there. Keller with a little bit on the handle, but now he has it safely. We have 5 minutes to go in the half. Bethel will go the other side. Ontiveros looking. Kerr overlapping, finds the ball. Not much to go to there, nothing but orange. Barquin looking to give chase, hoping to sneak one in, but the keeper's able to clear. Ontiveros again, able to challenge, hurry up the pass, and now Ontiveros with it.
Bethel's going to need to look for that quick switch across the field into space, Matt, and then maybe even find that second switch across the 6 with numbers running in, I think, to break down the numbers. Tech are packing back into their defensive areas.
Now Bethel able to be patient, catch their breath a little bit. And Bethel with an excellent play through. Ferreira with the ball looking for the through, but unable to find the foot of Jaeger. Bethel's front line clearly frustrated, unable to make something happen, and they know that this is a good opportunity for them and certainly wish they had at least 1 or 2 on the board at this point.
A goal now would certainly be demoralizing for the Indiana Tech team, and I think Bethel wants that mental advantage going into the half, if at all possible.
How important is that going into halftime?
Oh, it's a huge mental advantage. Tech's going to know going into the locker room that they're down a goal, down a man. If Bethel can put one in the back of the net here, it's bad enough to be down a man, but down a goal makes it seem a much larger task in the second half.
Jaeger coming back this time all the way from the front to give chase. Referee said no foul. Probably the right call on that.
Indiana Tech
Barkey.
bench does not agree, but I think you're right, Matt. I think that was just a tangling of feet.
Clear frustration on the part of Indiana Tech's coach. Ball now to Ferreira. Looks to play across that open space in the middle. Tech will decompress their lines now. They're pretty flat there for a second, all on the 18. So let's see if Bethel can find a hole. Clairvoix to Beek. And there's an example of where maybe we want to see quicker play down the sideline to open them up. Now we have four orange jerseys, but Kerr able to get to it. Maybe able to get the cross off. Flick on, keeper with a great save.
Good hands. Yeah, I agree, Matt. I think we're going to see that initial switch across the field is fine, but we can see a little more urgency coming back across the field as the Tech defense switches. Maybe find some of those open spaces out in front of the 18 or even in behind.
Ball played easily to the back line here. Keller with the ball. No challenge from Tech. A little bit tougher to challenge on the back line with a man down. So Bethel should have more time and space in the back to build play.
I think Tech's going to be happy to sit back here and hope they can get into this end of the half at a 0-0.
Those areas right there that Bethel's playing into are very dangerous with Tech being a man down. We see it on both sides. If Bethel can find an advanced ball into the upper wings, they have a good chance of getting some dangerous plays.
Safronic has looked pretty comfortable with his hands here, so we'll see if Bethel has to maybe adjust the way they're taking these corners. Previous goalie wasn't quite as sure in the air.
Barkeen looks to play the ball in. Lofting ball, Beek on the header. Unable to find the back corner, but great opportunity for Beek as he didn't have a strong mark on him. Good matchup, but unable to convert.
Sure, this is another thing that the Bethel players and coaches will be talking about there at halftime is how we can take advantage of these corners. We've had plenty in this first half. I would assume we'll get more in the second half with the constant pressure and looking for a way to unlock that Indiana Tech defense, put one in the back of the net.
So coming off for Indiana Tech, we have number 31, Brendan Sidaway. Beek called for the push-off on that one. The injury looks like it came off the header, as Beek's header went right into the unsuspecting head of Jackson Simmerman. And Sarah Hauk, Bethel's trainer, is going to be waved on to make sure he's okay. We don't like to see a player with a head injury here on the field, so Bethel's going to make sure that he's okay to stay on. But as the trainer was called on, he'll at least have to step off on the sideline until the whistle blows.
Tech is scrambling to get a player ready over here to replace him. I think they expected Simmerman to go the distance in this half, and clearly they're going to have to make the substitution now.
It will be number 22, and that is Jose Uvita. So 50 seconds left in this half. Indiana Tech with a lot of men forward, hoping to get something on a set play.
Bethel needs to be smart here. Make sure they're containing, marking up.
Driven ball low, but able to be won by Jose Barkin. That's Elijah Kerr with the win. Ferreira trying to play it to him, but out of bounds. Kerr wanted to get that last quick counter.
See some of the clock wind down here a little bit as
time situation sorted out. Bethel's clock wasn't started at the whistle. 30 seconds left. Tech hoping to get one last play in the box. Plays the ball down the line. Ontiveros should be there. And he's going to let it ride. Looks like Bethel will play one last corner kick. Phil Keller with the ball. Plays it down towards the near sideline. Yeager unable to handle it. Could be an opportunity for Tech. And nicely broken up by Ontiveros to be played out. Cardamone. We have 5 seconds left here. It looks like that will end the half for us. And we have Bethel right now 0, Indiana Tech 0.
And a good first half for the Pilots, Matt. They're going to look to, I would assume, keep that pressure up, maybe just try to move the ball a little bit quicker, have a little more urgency in this second half, create some more scoring opportunities against the Indiana Tech team that they'll hopefully be able to wear down with that numbers advantage. Sometimes, though, that numbers advantage isn't an advantage. You'll get a team with 9 men on the field, and suddenly they're the stronger team. So Bethel will need to find a way to really play with urgency and attack that and make sure they have the numbers advantage, the physical advantage, and a shot advantage again in the second half.
And of course, we're going to want to see that quick switch we talked about before. With numbers down, it becomes that much harder for a team to move side to side across the field. Bethel been content at this point to take 3, maybe even 4 passes to move the ball around the field. Maybe a 2-pass combination can open them up out the sideline.
Yeah, I think even that long driven switch over the top might be an option. Sometimes that long ball over the top is your best option when you have those numbers and that backside is free and open.
Looking at the benches, I think Bethel's got the clear advantage with depth, so hopefully we can take advantage of that with some fresh legs. So Bethel right now 0, Indiana Tech 0. We're going to take a break here and join you for the second half coming up.
back here in the second half. Mark Yoder here about to be rejoined by Matt Carroll. Tech on the offensive right away and get a shot off. An easy stop for Keller, though.
Indiana Tech looking to set some tempo right off the bat, seeing if they can sneak one in. Good strategy when you're a man down is once you get one in, trying to make sure you play an awful lot of defense, and that would be a much easier strategy for them than trying to stretch the field out.
Looks like Tech's going to keep just one up front again, maybe look for that quick counter, possibly to play into the feet of Turner. Bethel, though, looking for their chances forward.
Should give Bethel plenty of time to move the ball around the back, and some theatrics from Tanner Gibson. Did well to clear the ball. Give a shout out to one of our alumni listeners, Patty, Aaron Patrick, who's been following us this game. Glad to have him with us. And an excellent stop there by Tanner Gibson. Again, with excellent hustle. We'll get a great view of it here on the near sideline. Moreta with the ball. Does well to hold off Tech. Plays the ball across to Didion. Here's that quick switch we were talking about. Can Bethel take advantage?
That's the ball.
And an opportunity past two Bethel players, Samuel Beek
That's
and
exactly
Santos.
what we were calling for there, Matt. At the end of the first half, that switch with another quick pass across the middle is going to really challenge that Tech defense.
And Tech looking to go through the middle here. It's going to be tough with men down. Bethel's going to have and the foul called. Santos came in a little too rough on that one. It was good play until the arms extended and just powers him over. So good call by the referee.
Again, this is where Tech's probably going to look to have their opportunities. We'll see if they're going to continue to be patient with the build-up or if they're going to try a little bit more of a direct play in the second half.
Ball played down the far sideline. Looks like it'll be an easy win. Santos again with the ball. And that's Ferreira on the far sideline. Tripped up, the referee will give a foul and a free kick to Bethel. Bethel with a quick switch across the field to Moreta. This could open up some space. Gibson overlaps with the ball. Plays the ball through, but directly to the keeper, given chase. And that's Zach Schoon back in off the injury during the red card incident.
Looks like we have a Tech man down in the box. We'll look to see if the referee calls play dead here in a second.
And Keller with the ball. He's going to continue to play it out. Tech obviously upset that play is not being stopped. Bethel does kick the ball out for sportsmanship. And we'll see what's going on here with the player down. Looks like it's number 12, and that's going to be, let's see here.
It's like Scott McCarthy.
Scott McCarthy.
Native of Liverpool, England.
Very, very slow to get up. And he was complaining to the referee as if something had happened where he wanted the foul possibly. I didn't see anything. Looks like he'll continue to play. Bethel will have a great opportunity here to move the ball around the back and look for something with patience. Very light pressure from Tech being a man down. Beek did well to handle that. One thing that Bethel has to be careful about, it's still 0-0. They can't get lulled into too much complacency here. The key to this game is going to be unlocking it with a goal. Opportunity for Tech, but easily taken care of.
You're exactly right, Matt. That's the problem with playing against 9 men sometimes. Is they'll compact in and make it difficult for you. You get impatient, and then suddenly they're on a counterattack. Bethel's gonna want to be patient here on their own as well in a way, but also need to move this ball quickly to tire out the Tech defense and maybe break through those lines.
Morera with the ball. Poor pass across, broken up. Now Tech in a dangerous position in the attacking third, plays it out wide to number 2, Cody Loss. We're going to check here. The Cody Loss was actually the keeper that was carded earlier in the game, so not sure who this player is. We'll look to find out.
Tech's got another opportunity here on the free kick. Got some big bodies in the box. We'll look to see how Bethel handles this.
Correction on that earlier. It was 27, the goalkeeper. Earlier, who was carted off the field, and Phil Keller did well to save that one.
Keller is furious with his defense right now, and rightfully so. No one moved that ball, allowing 2 Indiana Tech players to have a chance on that. Did well to get down quickly and save that ball.
Very fortunate. How many times have we seen it in a game, Mark, where a team without a man down, they sneak one in on a set piece or a quick counter?
Certainly don't want to allow them that goal and then have them bunker in for the rest of the half, make it extremely difficult to play against.
Yeah, often you see that false sense of security that comes with being a player up, but Bethel needs to do a better job keeping it tight in the back. Unmarked man, and there it is, goal. Absolutely unmarked player in the back, number 12 for Indiana Tech, Scott McCarthy, and that's exactly what we're talking about. Now Bethel has a bit of an uphill battle as Tech will undoubtedly pack it in the back.
Yeah, no one tracked Zimmerman on that back post for that second opportunity, so that's two free kick opportunities in a row where that second man, again, was not tightly marked. See how Bethel responds here, Matt. Certainly they'll have the opportunities throughout this half, I'd have to believe, if they can move the ball quickly.
Well, we've got opportunities. That's an excellent way to start the response. Sometimes when you see a situation like we're in, you might see a team get frustrated if they don't have the maturity to just come back, keep their level head, and play the game they need to play. And we certainly don't want to see that from Bethel here. We want to make sure that they play their style of play, especially with a man up and able to get some opportunities like they had in the first half. Ontiveros with the ball, wins it easily. You can tell Tech now has some signs of life with energized by that goal, so it's a different game right now.
And certainly more willing to play direct. I don't think we're going to see them maneuver that ball around the back as much as they did in the second half. I think they figured Bethel's advantage was certainly that pressure breaking their lines as they tried to be patient.
Beat goes up to challenge, unable to win it. Tech comes out on top, but Gibson giving excellent chase, plays it out.
Looks as though the Tech has also pressed a few more guys into the middle of that field perhaps, knowing that they had lost a lot of balls there. It'll be interesting to see how this second half unfolds with that.
Loss will play up the line to Sideway. Sideway able to win it. Gibson comes after him. Santos comes after him as well. Foul given. So another opportunity here for Indiana Tech. deep in Bethel's territory. This one's about 5 yards outside the box.
Another dangerous opportunity here. Bethel have to do a better job marking up on that second chance. Matt, if Tech is able to get a foot on this ball.
2 men in the wall. We've got Schoon and Morera. Unable to stop it, and a dangerous ball played across the box. Bethel again on their back heel. Keller will come to grab this one easily, but dangerous opportunity. Clear chance for Indiana Tech.
Tech bench is up and excited about what their team's doing right now. Bethel's going to have to counter with energy of their own and really start to dominate this half, put them back on their heels.
You can definitely see the momentum that Indiana Tech has after that goal. A different energy on the bench, much more into it, and their players are moving quite a bit better out there on the field.
Coach Dunn signaling to his Tech players that he wants them to just be calm, not get over-energized possibly, and continue to play the way they have to start the second half.
Safronic to play out of the back. Good long ball into Bethel's territory, played through. Dos Santos has it. Gibson able to play it up to Morera. You can see the pressure of Indiana Tech, much better quality. Side away up the line for Indiana Tech. Able to find number 16, who takes a strike. That was Eric Turner with another good chance.
Not too far off there, Matt. He didn't even have a look at goal. He just knew where he was at on the field, turned and had a strike, and it was bending toward that top left corner.
Yep, definitely giving Bethel some trouble right now. Bethel chooses to play again from the back, up to Lubin. Tanner Gibson comes out, number 22. Looks like he's replaced by Finn Lubin, number 6, the German.
Gibson, I can hear from here, Matt, just talking about how he wants to see more intensity from his team on the field, and they're going to need some intensity to come back and get these goals, but they'll also need to be patient because the Tech team, I'm sure, is going to make that difficult.
How big a factor do you think fatigue is going to be later in this half with Tech having to cover more ground with fewer players?
Well, sometimes, you can beat fatigue with energy and smart play. So if Bethel can spray the ball around the field and move it quickly, I think we're going to have a better chance of tiring out the Tech defense. If Tech can stay on the ball, being on the offensive gives you a lot of energy as a player. You don't feel as tired as if you're constantly having to defend. So we'll see if Bethel can take advantage of that.
And Lubin did well to get that, but wasn't able to recover it. Throw in Indiana Tech. Loss throws up the field. Well, 1-2 combination. Clevois able to get it and fouled. 31, Brendan Sideway unable to get to the ball in time and catches the foot of Clevois, who's clearly hurt. Ball played up to Santos. Good touch. Around the man. He's able to take a shot. And wide to the left. It's the first real chance for Bethel this half. Unable to put it on frame. Bethel still winning in the shots category, 10 shots to 6 for Indiana Tech, but Tech ahead, 1-0 of course, with 32 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, 3 of those shots were added right after the half started, Matt, so started with some intensity and see if Bethel can match that as they move forward.
Beek able to win.
Win in the middle.
And Beek playing up to Lubin. Lubin seeing if he can take it around. Unable to quite handle it, cleared out by Tech. Lubin will take the throw. Lubin to play over the top to Santos. Santos turns right into an orange jersey. Dos Santos and Lubin able to get the ball, but not able to win it, and the ball will be played back easily to Phil Keller. Keller back out to Dos Santos. Keller here would have done well to take a look to the opposite side. There's a lot of orange already over here, and if fatigue's going to be something Bethel uses to its advantage, they're going to need to work both sides of the field.
And Tech is just making it very difficult to play through any lines right now, crowding around the ball and doing a pretty good job of winning possession and holding possession.
Side away with the ball. Plays to Ruben Leonardo. Out to the wide sideline. Unable to be played forward. Looks like Saxcoon is going to be called for the offside. Two substitutions coming in for Bethel. Luca Cardamone and Jose Barquin. Looks like they'll have to wait until the next throw-in to come in. Jackson Didion with the win. Playing to, looks like Ferreira on the far sideline.
One of those things you're seeing a little bit, some of the Bethel players trying to dribble, and I'd really like to see the ball just move quicker. There's some passing feet to feet, outside, inside, and again, tire out that Tech defense, trying to make them shift.
Substitutions in, again, Cardamone coming in for Lucas Morera. And 26, Jose Barquin coming in for Gabriel Ferreira. And we've got substitutions for Indiana Tech. Number 13, number 14. It's going to be Matt Robinson and Richard Dole. They're going to replace numbers 31 and 18. That's Brendan Sideway and Jackson Zimmerman. Those two have given quite a bit of hustle recently out on the field. Let's see if their subs can keep the intensity.
Who else went in? It was 14 and who else?
Number 13 and 14 came in. Bethel with a little bit of pressure. Tech decides to clear it out safely. Finn Lubin will take the throw in deep in Tech territory. Cardamone with the ball. Lubin one-on-one, tries to get around his man, able to do it. Tough play. Santos able to get to it, touches the ball, but originally won by Tech. Beek with the shot. Bethel looking for the foul, but referee says no, fair play. And the keeper will play the ball out. Didion goes to challenge, but over both players' heads. It's like Ontiveros with the clear.
Tech again looking to just dump that ball long after the win, which I think is going to be a commonality in the second half.
Tech with an opportunity at the top of the box. Clairvoy able to get a toe on it, but still played by Tech with the ability to shoot. Nope, Dos Santos with the win. Plays it up to Cardamone. Not really a fault of Bethel on that one, just a couple of touches that didn't quite work out and a slip. But Bethel recovers and plays it to the other side. Far side now, Didion. Looking for Beek, back to Didion. Can they switch it back around quickly? Dos Santos with the touch. Nice one-touch play. Clairvoy with the ball back to Lubin. And looking for the ball through to Schoon. Schoon with the run, has an excellent touch on it. Not quite able to do anything with it, but wins the corner kick.
Let's see if Bethel can take advantage of these corners. Had numerous in the first half, just didn't quite connect the way they wanted to.
Jose Barquin will take it to Lubin for the short corner. Plays the ball in. Schoon open, heads the ball, but on his back foot, unable to put any power behind it. Easy save for the keeper.
Just a little too tame on that header. Bell's going to need to see some extra runners coming into that box, though, to follow that. Put a little pressure on the Tech keeper.
Long ball played by Tech's keeper. Nobody there. Ontiveros plays the ball to Lubin. Lubin playing into two men, trying to find Santos. Santos does come out with it. And Clairvoy looking to switch the play. Ontiveros, one touch. Yes, excellent play across the field. Now Barquin has it. Ball played around to Jackson Didion. Didion open, finds Beek. Beek goes for the shot. Referee awards the PK.
Well, a beautiful play from Bethel on that build-up, just moving the ball quickly across the field, taking advantage of the space, getting the ball inside, just being dangerous, Matt. Something we had called for a lot at the end of that first half.
Absolutely what we need. 1 and 2 touch play, and you can see it opens up the field. gives a great opportunity for an overlap and an unmarked beak, and the only thing the player had was to go after the ball and misses. Takes down beak. So it will be a penalty kick. Looks like Jose Barquin will take this one against the goalkeeper, Safronic. Let's see if Bethel can tie the score here. Barquin approaches. Oh, well, very fortunate on that one. Plays the ball just past the feet of Safronic.
It's a goal. We'll take it, Matt. That ties up the score for the Pilots, and perhaps this is the energy we'll now need to come back and start putting more pressure as there was in the first half.
This will definitely have to change some strategy for Indiana Tech. We'll see if they continue to play more conservative or if they'll look to get that lead back. Energy is going to be key here. If they feel more defeated now by that goal, that was carrying them the first 20 minutes of this half. Ball played up and through. Keeper did well to play that under pressure. Bethel did sub during the goal. Rene Colazos came on. And he'll get some minutes up top with Bruno Yeager. Not the cleanest play there, but Bethel does end up with it. Ball played through to Yeager. Yeager flicks it on, looking for Colazos. Actually ends up playing it to himself. Looking for an open man, finds Clairvoix. Clairvoix had some good pressure from Indiana Tech.
Smart
well
move
played.
To pull that back.
Have a long ball played through. Ontiveros back very deep, so no offside on that one. Keller out the other side. Much better play from Keller that time, finding the open space. Didion looks to move the ball quickly forward. Broken up by Tech. Bethel wants the foul, but referee says fair play. Tech looking for their one man, surrounded by 4 white jerseys, but able to get it.
Turner has been a great outlet for them in this game so far, Matt. And we're going to have to find a way to shut that outlet down if we don't want to allow pressure in the second half from these long deliverance balls.
Seems that in the first half, Bethel did a much better job with those penetrating balls, and Tech able to get their target man a little more freely this half. Barquin plays to Beek, unable to handle it. Ball given up, and Bethel's attacking third here way too easily.
Leads to a half chance. Turner doesn't do much with that, but Bethel's going to have to take better care of the ball in the middle of the field as Tech does have numbers there again.
Keller plays ball out wide on Taveros, looks to Didion. Here we can see on the near side of the field, acres of space. If Bethel can do the same thing they did on that goal and switch the ball, they have 2 wide open men over here. Ball played behind Dos Santos, though, is going to give Tech time to reset, and they bring their men to the near side. Bethel looks to find Yeager. Santos with the ball now. Looking to go around the white sideline. Cardamone with the ball now. Looks to play the ball through. Won by Tech, but back to Bethel. Santos with the ball to Yeager. The flick on, looks for Clairvoix. Clairvoix plays it out to Didion. Unable to get matched up with Barquin, so it's a one-on-one situation right now. Ontiveros does well to head the ball back to Phil. And Phil back out to the near sideline here.
Another Tech man down behind the play here. They're asking for the referee to play dead, but Bethel has the right to play on here if they so choose.
Cardamone tries a little flick around to Santos. Referee allows the ball to go out of bounds. Referee's going to card 2 players. He's going to card Santos for Bethel, and he's going to card number 12, Scott McCarthy, for Indiana Tech. He didn't like Santos' push on that, and I don't think he liked the kind words that McCarthy had to say to him after the play.
It was surely his kindness that earned the card, Matt.
So ball will be played back from the box off the foot of Sefronic. Sefronic looks to go long. It's been his MO here as late in the game. And that'll be
left. We're gonna look to see that quicker switch again. It was how we earned the PK, and I think that's going to be the key to unlocking this Tech defense.
Ball played through, but no target man available, as Santos and Yeager were pretty far apart.
Unlike that first half, we're starting to see the lines, really from both teams, start to separate more open spaces through the middle of the field especially.
Substitution in for Bethel. We have number 16, Javier Vera. He's going to replace Santos. Looks like Tanner Gibson may go back into the game here shortly. Throw in for Tech. And that's going to be a foul on, they're calling it on Tech.
Apparently saying that Turner took a dive there on that play and is rewarding Bethel the free kick.
He sold it well, though. I thought there was going to be a foul on Bethel on that one. Again, Tech looking to find their target man. They've given up their patient strategy of moving the ball side to side, but having some success looking for those men up front.
Finding spaces as well in the midfield they did not find in that first half. Bethel's going to have to get control over that again if they want to shut down any of these attacks from Tech.
Tech giving pressure, not allowing them to play patient in the back. Let's see if that'll give Bethel an opportunity to open up areas downfield. Didion plays the ball forward to Beek, who's moved up as a target man for this particular play. And broken up by Tech, who looks to counter. Beek on the chase, turns him back, does well to stall. Number 18, Jackson Zimmerman back in the game for Indiana Tech. Dos Santos plays that ball out. Throw in for Tech.
Coach Pinto asking his players to just be quicker with the ball, make quicker decisions, which is going to be a key this half.
Number 16, Eric Turner out. Did well there as the target man for him for a bit. He's replaced by number 17, Joseph Nash. Ontiveros is going to come out for Bethel. Tech clearly wanting the foul, but not really a foul when you're going up and the man just tabletops you. I've actually seen that called a car on the player underneath. So not sure why they're so upset about it.
Yeah, McCarthy here has hit the ground numerous times these past couple minutes, and I'm not so sure a man of his size should be on the ground that easily, Matt.
In a situation like that, you look to see if the man pushed off, used his arms, but going straight up and a man backs into you, there's really not much that can go towards a foul. Beek to challenge. Yeager to challenge as well. See if the referee breaks it up. He allows play on. Beek continues to go, and there's an opportunity, but broken up very nicely by number 11, Dean Ward.
Starting to see some chippiness now to the game, and that'll probably continue here for the next 16 or so minutes as Bethel pressures and tries to get that second goal to win on the home field.
Much more even half we've seen here. Shot tallies are roughly equal for the teams in the second half, even with Tech being a man down. Bethel's got to find a way to exploit their added space in the field.
Tech deciding to put a little pressure on the forward position here.
One thing that Bethel's got to do is if Tech's going to commit men forward, that means they've got to counter fast enough to put those men on their back heel and give it open space and numbers up. Looks like that will result in, nope, not a corner. Tech's able to play out. Butterkeen with the ball. Plays a beautiful searching ball in, looking for Yeager, but the keeper able to recover it without problem.
Like McCarthy's down again here.
So we might be starting to see some fatigue set in. Not only in just general play that's a little bit sloppier and resulting in some more fouls, but even potential cramping here with one of the Tech players.
I've seen the Tech sub numerous times in these past 10 to 15 minutes, and I think the players are starting to suffer a little bit of that extra running. And Bethel needs to look to take advantage of that in these last 16 minutes here we have left, Matt. Those quick switches, again, like we were talking about, just fast ball movement should really help with that, and hopefully find some opportunities, openings around the outside, and then maybe getting that back in through the middle.
Looks like Scott McCarthy's going to be out, whether it's injury or cramping, and he's replaced by Eloy Bassene. And also look to see a little bit more substitution to help with time for Indiana Tech. They're going to need those breaks, and you can clearly see fatigue starting to set in on the players. Bethel bringing in a fresh set of legs with their depth, hoping that maybe that'll give them an edge in the next 15 minutes. Zach Schoon back up top. Lucas Morera in as well. Finn Lubin as well back in the game. So Bethel with a strong side here. Definitely an attacking group of players. Coach Pinto definitely looking to get a goal in here as quickly as possible. Tanner Gibson with the win. Unable to be handled by Barkeen. Barkeen gives chase to Sideway. Actually, that's Jackson Zimmerman, number 18. Bethel unable to defend that. And a through ball played. Keeper is going to cover that without any issue. Keller again electing to build from the back. Out to Didion, back to Tanner Gibson.
And Tech actually choosing to pressure actually higher up the field possibly than they were in that first half, even with 9 men. Maybe hoping it will give them an advantage.
Ball played up the far sideline to Didion. Didion out to Barkeen. Barkeen looking for that switch. Barkeen has great vision on the ball. You'll always see him looking over his shoulder as he's receiving it to look for that opportunity. So we'll see if he can find anybody open here in the coming minutes. Ball played behind Lubin results in a counterattack opportunity for Indiana Tech. They're going to try and play the ball through. Keller going after it. Dos Santos there first, hoping to save the corner. He does. Ball played back to Clevois. Dangerous play here in the back. Let's see if Bethel can make something happen. Ball played out. Calazos, not sure what he was going for there, plays the ball out of bounds. Dos Santos will let it ride if he can. Shields the man off the ball, and it will go for a Bethel goal kick.
As that ball was traveling across the field just a couple of minutes ago, Matt, Bethel had 2 men fairly wide open over here on this near side to us. And again, I think that switch over the field very, very quickly could open up some space and maybe give a numbers advantage.
Ball up the far sideline, Schoon. And we see opportunity there on the sideline that the ball has been coming up, but Tech has done well to bring a couple men to defend that. But it does result in a corner kick for Bethel and an opportunity. Substitution, we have Gabriel Ferreira. He will be replacing Rene Colazos. Looks like Lubin will take it, the lefty. Can Bethel poke one in here? Ball played, lofty ball. Not sure.
He's calling a PK, I believe.
He called a PK.
A push.
He's calling a push-off on the goalkeeper. I didn't see, I wasn't watching the keeper at the time.
That is not a call you see a lot of.
Very
Typically,
rare.
referees will give keepers the opportunity to protect themselves and make some space for themselves. But
I will say, I played keeper for 20 years and never had one of those called on me.
and I was happy that you did that.
Well, the referee has definitely made an influence in this game, and no doubt Indiana Tech is frustrated because the big calls have gone against them. Red card for their keeper, and now the second penalty. Let's see if Lucas Morera can put the Bethel Pilots up. And he does with a beautiful penalty kick. Very difficult to stop a ball like that, even if the keeper had guessed the correct way. Textbook penalty kick on that one. So Bethel goes up 2-1. What do we expect to see a change in strategy potentially for the Bethel players here, Mark?
Well, certainly I don't want to see them hold back at all here. I'd like to see them keep pressurizing the ball, and obviously they have the mental advantage that we talked about we wanted in that first half. So Tech is now the one under pressure. You're probably going to see them continue to play long ball and try to run after that, which should open up space for Bethel players to move into, especially on that counterattack.
So what do you see as Tech's best opportunity here?
Well, they had some decent hold-up play from their forward Turner if they can get him back in the game. But otherwise, I think they're going to struggle here, Matt, if Bethel can put pressure on them.
Let's see how Tech responds. A goal like that, especially on an odd PK call, is going to have to weigh in on their psyches in the final 12 minutes of this game. Lubin with the ball. Referee says no. No, offside on the second one.
Just a step.
Offside.
Just a step offside.
That's unfortunate, too. Offside play there.
He's actually offside on that first initial attempt, too. He needed to look across the line and pull himself back onside.
Not sure why they're calling a foul on that one. It was a clear ball. But Tech gets the free kick.
Tech trying to play quickly. The referee is going to call this back, though.
We're hearing that there was a yellow card given. Looks like number 14, not sure which team. It's going to be Bethel number 14. And that's going to be Rolf Sinclair-Bois. Not sure what happened there.
Keller with a good grab starts this counterattack.
Clairvaux with a good stop.
Up 2-1 here, Matt. Bethel needs to be the cooler heads of the two teams here and really work this ball and make Tech run. Try to get all the fatigue into them they can.
Finn Lubin with an excellent ball played up to Morera. Can Morera make it happen? Two excellent touches. Beats his man. But not giving up. Tech defense dispossesses him off the ball and able to clear it up the line. Gibson with an excellent challenge. Didn't like Tanner's challenge. Looks like the referee's going to give the foul back deeper in Tech's territory. So it should be a free kick. And we are at 10 and a half minutes left in this game. Bethel 2, the Warriors of Indiana Tech 1. Indiana Tech opened up scoring the second half off of a set piece. Put the ball in the back of the net off an unmarked man. Bethel then with two penalty kicks, resulting in our 2-1 tally right now. Clarkeen battling there.
Again, we see two Tech substitutions keep freshness on the field for their team.
Looks like we have number 8, Ruben Leonardo, and number 4, Fernando Souza. Replaces number 10, Landon Cochran.
Sammy Beek coming back on for the Pilots as well. Keep freshness in the middle of that midfield where Tech has had some success in this half.
He replaces Rolf Sinclair-Bois. Very smart move by Pinto. There's no need to leave a man on the field with a yellow card. That's one of the last things Bethel would need, is to play a man down at this point. There's a foul on Jackson Zimmerman against Samuel Beek. we're going to have a substitution here in a minute. Elijah Kerr is going to come in for Bethel, and number 23, Malte Denner is going to come in for Indiana Tech. Phil Keller coming way too high up the field for this stage in the game, but ends up playing it out.
I feel like there's a little bit of the keeper in you coming out there.
That's the old keeper coach.
Maybe some old keeper coach coming out there.
And it does happen this time of the game. Keepers want to get a little more involved, especially when they haven't seen a lot of action. And Phil definitely getting a little antsy here. Reminds me of Justin Brown, former Bethel goalkeeper. Which, congratulations to Justin, recently married in the amazing hometown of Delaware, Ohio. And Samuel Beek with the ball. Able to get control back and giving it to William Dos Santos. Plays it out wide with a great switching ball. That's that ball we were looking at. Let's see if they can capitalize. Barkeen unable to beat his man.
Excellent.
Tanner Gibson coming up, though. Barkeen very
nearly playing some goal of his own there, Matt.
William Dos Santos. Look at Tanner Gibson's hustle back, though. That is an excellent amount of hustle. Let's see if it results. And nothing's going to be called as the player fell down on his own.
Dunn is on the Tech sideline asking for something there, but the Tech player clearly hit the ground before any type of contact was made there.
We used to call that the sniper in the grass when a man goes down for no reason. Looks like he'll be stepping off at this point.
Tech is going to put some pressure on the ball here. 3 men high up the field. Now 2 it looks like, but they're not going to sit back. They're going to try to tie this game up.
Yeah, Tech clearly has nothing to lose here, so look for some really rough play. And Bethel's got to do their job to keep possession of the ball and stay cool and try not to get themselves injured. Talk to me a little bit about what happens in the last few minutes of a game like this, Mark, with the play and how dangerous it could be for these players.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there is certainly that extra enthusiasm, you might call it, that's going to happen from the Indiana Tech players. And I think Bethel would be wise to move the ball quickly across the field and just keep the ball out of dangerous situations and places where they can keep possession higher up. And again, kind of try to tire Tech out in these last couple minutes. Certainly not a situation where you want to be dribbling around the field, though, or holding on to the ball too long. That's when those tackles are going to come in. And also where you might lose possession in a place you don't want to.
Right, and at this point in the game, there's no real advantage to doing that anyway, where we're looking to open up play and find a goal. Have a clock issue. We're trying to reset the time. The booth has it. The referee's happy. Barkeen will go to throw. Longer throw in, looking for his man in the box, Finn Lubin, but the referee, or the goalkeeper, able to take the ball easily. Schoon needs to be careful here. A little too much interference is going to garner him a card. Good pressure, though, and Bethel wins the ball back. There's that hard play we're talking about. 2 players colliding into each other, but looks like both of them come away unhurt.
Dunn is asking his goalkeeper to just send that ball long rather than to play across the back like they had tried in the first half. He sees no real advantage at this point of playing around in the back.
Especially with the wind advantage, the goalkeeper should be able to send the ball 70 yards easily and hope to get something that pokes through. Elijah Kerr to get the ball. Referee says no, probably a good call. Kerr was off balance on that one as it was. Morera giving good chase, and ball should go to Bethel. Good hard play there by both players. Tech bench looking for a bit of a foul, but good solid play. Jose Barkeen Back to Lubin. Kerr with some space. Bethel looking to switch. Too high over.
Easy catch for Safronix there, and Dunn is right away asking him to hit this ball down the field.
Safronic able to send the ball deep. Jackson Didion with the win.
Fantastic win for Bethel there. See if we can get this ball back up the field. And just
miscommunication, but it didn't matter. Fedetta able to get the ball and move it down the line. Given chase by Indiana Tech. 4.5 minutes to play.
This is some of that game management now as well for the Pilots. They've got to decide, are they going to go for another goal? Are they going to try to hold this ball in the corner and waste some of the clock? This is where, got to really be thinking as a player of what the best situation for your team is.
Most important thing here is Bethel needs to make sure they are not giving up any easy counters. That was a good little flick.
Two forwards up the field, Matt, and they're asking for that ball to be played quickly as soon as possible from their keeper. Even sending 3, it looks like, high now.
Clearly looking for that ball in. This one should go straight to the goalkeeper. And Keller elects to clear right outside his box with the feet. Did well on that one, but very dangerous ball that Safronic sent in. So obviously heard his coach and looking for an opportunity. Bethel needs to make sure they stay disciplined here. And Keller will more than likely take his time on this one.
Tech forward line as well is asking for the players to stay high. Dunn is echoing that. They're going to put as much pressure on Bethel on this goal kick as they possibly can. Want to see Bethel compact together here and be goal side to win this ball forward for themselves.
Keller looking to play a long ball through the middle of the field. Morera, excellent win on that. But eventually gotten back, and here's a dangerous situation. Dos Santos has to be careful here. We don't want any penalty kicks.
Bethel look for the
well read by Lubin.
Bethel needs to use their man advantage on the field now to double down whenever they can, not give away cheap fouls.
Barquin did well there to make sure the cross didn't happen. Forces the throw in, but 2 orange jerseys there and not a lot of coverage by Bethel. Able to beat his man and award a corner is Eloy Basseni. So a dangerous opportunity here with 2.5 minutes left. Bethel has to stay disciplined here. They're going to throw everything they have at him here in the last few minutes.
Hopefully see better marking here, Matt, than we did in the first half. In the beginning of the second half, that's where the chances came from for Tech.
Short ball. Zach Schoon goes to a throw-in. Much better situation, but still Bethel needs to get the ball up the field. Safronic way off his line here. Unmarked player there again for Indiana Tech. Bethel's problem here seems to persist with finding bodies that they can get on the men in the box. Rolfson Clevois will come back in. He replaces Lucas Morera. Number 17, Santos, coming on the field as well. Replaces Gabriel Ferreira.
Bethel would be wise now as soon as they can, Matt, off this goal kick to try to get this ball forward and get some time off the clock and put pressure back on Tech, not give them any more opportunities on goal.
Hopefully Keller can find the corner. Still goes to the middle of the field. Sammy Beek there, though, unable to win it. And the ball moves forward for Tech. William Dos Santos, though. And the ball played through. Dangerous ball. Well done by Ontiveros to win it.
Tech has numbers forward here, and they're going to
and a very dangerous foul given up in front of the box. Number 18, Jackson Zimmerman, collided with Ontiveros, and the referee said it was enough to get the foul. So a great opportunity here for Indiana Tech to tie it off of a set piece. Keller will need to get his men lined up. Keller typically does an excellent job on these with his 6'6" frame.
That's a little concern on that second ball again, though, Matt. If this is a save or not held, are we going to mark up well enough on that second opportunity? Hopefully there is no second opportunity.
I think this has got to be a dream situation for Indiana Tech with the wind behind them and a little offset for the right footer to try and bend the ball in. And he goes directly into the wall. Poorly played. What a great opportunity squandered for Tech. It seemed like he rushed it.
Absolutely, Matt. Turner's done a better job in the half with some shots than that. A really poor shot.
Ball played out. Schoon tries to clear, unable to do so. Tech fires the ball. Keller able to hold with 1 minute remaining in the game.
Never like to see that, though, Matt. An unmarked player running at the keeper, trying to catch a ball. Bethel needs to be back, marking those men on
Keller
these
tries to
opportunities.
clear, and it's a tough ball. Still makes it to half field. Schoon plays it, and there's the break that Bethel needed. Santos on the ball with the keeper, and keeper clears. Lubin plays the ball forward and looks to play the ball up and high to the corner with 30 seconds remaining. Bethel needs to make sure that they are handling the ball and wasting clock here. Unable to do so, as Tech will have one more chance at a counter, and it's a 3-on-3. Very fortunate there for Bethel. Tech had numbers up, and Bethel needs to get the ball in a space where they can run out the clock. 12 seconds left, and Clairvaux will take it to the corner. Looks like this may be an opportunity to kill the game. And he does take it there. Ball will be played out, and that will end the game for us, folks. 2-1 Bethel, and a nail biter there.
Certainly Tech put an enormous amount of pressure tonight on the Pilots, Matt, especially in that second half down a man, which we talked about. Sometimes can be a tougher challenge than playing even.
Yeah.
But Bethel comes away again on those two PK calls, scoring both, and they'll come away with this for some learning opportunities as well, where they gave away opportunities probably shouldn't have been there, but all in all a win, and Coach Pinto is going to be happy with that win, I'm sure, no matter how it comes.
Hey, you hate to see a game determined so much by the referee, but that's just how it is some of these games. Be interesting to see what the result would have been had it been a clean game between the two.
Yeah, Bethel with certainly a first half where you could say they completely dominated the game, even without the red being given. And both in possession and just opportunities. The second half, Tech came out with a lot of energy and made it a difficult match for the Pilots.
Yep. Well, Bethel chalks up another win. I believe that's their 5th win on the season, moving to 5-1-1. And hard-fought game, and boys will rest well tonight knowing that they came away with another one. And that will end our game then. That is, again, Bethel 2, Indiana Tech 1. And I am Matt Carroll, along with my partner in crime, Mark Yoder. And we thank you for joining us on this game.